Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do better. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On the set.
33. All right, T, let's turn. All right, T. Alert flare.
Leo.
Alert 3.
Get it.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he gets this one down to the 24. A big play there on the first play. The game, 51 yards on the ground.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone.
Kill.
Pilot, 64, weak.
A quick throw now complete to Ross. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Big Jam.
61, matchbox lights.
You got tight right there. Hey, alert 3. Watch out.
X3, 218, chopper.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal.
Watch the out.
This will be caught at about the 6. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Titans. He's at the 50. 30. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. So the turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Switch up, switch up. Hey, check 24, check 24.
22-jet bomber, 22-jet bomber.
Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. Watch the safety creep.
Now.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Check, 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 check.
Topper, topper. Hey, Delta.
Hey, 50.
Shoot.
Looking to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Allen Robinson with touchdown number 12 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. On 2nd and 11 now. Block. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
Foxtrot.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, baby. 6.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that got 0 off the board. They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Set, ready? 70, Indy.
Watch the pass.
Ready?
Lock to throw on 3rd and 1. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4th down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10.
Back. Under crunch.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
No, bravo.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50.
I'm not ready.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50. Let's go. Defense.
Go.
2nd and 13.
Man up, D.
Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but now it's 3rd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Squeeze.
Hey, let's get this.
Spot.
They'll set up to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that. Hey, seam 6.
56 to Mike.
From the 38, block. He's got his big tight end, Fant. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready. 8-3.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
You're out. Steve Griffin.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready. 90, Wolf. 33. Don't get nervous. Hit it.
Block now on 1st down. They'll go screen here to Hunt. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw it is Locke. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Harold Landry able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Check three. Check the hot read.
Get it.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. Running from the gun with Henry. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, Zoo.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Watch the side.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this 1st half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Check safety, check safety. Deuce. SOS.
Zoo.
He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
No lack of guts at all on that one. Normally in this situation in the red zone, that type of play isn't run, but I think they're trying to catch the defense off guard and also break tendency. No one really runs that type of a play. Guess what? We are. Let's see how you handle it.
He's coming. We got double up. Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Haywood.
Here's 2nd and 8. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
On the ready.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
He's checking.
Pilot, 64, weak.
They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They fake the handoff. Now Locke. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return, and it'll be Titan football. To begin the drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
55, right there in the middle. Hey, echo.
Good track.
Mike 55, Mike 55. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
They keep it with Henry on first down.
I got you, boy.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
You gonna see me in your nightmares.
They'll set up a throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Ready.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Watch one.
36, 36.
Hey.
Stay at home.
Smooth.
Stay at home.
Check 15. Check 15. Hey, Sam on. Fight.
Now back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Now.
Derrick Henry. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. This one taken from the 7. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Topper! Hey, wahoo!
2nd and 11. Complete. It's Henry. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. It's a gain of 35. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But there used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, summertime and the living is easy. Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it.
Hey, Mo. Thanks for whoever with my broadcast, Mo. It's probably James or Giante. I've been on fire lately, Snap. I've been beating the shit out of niggas, Snap. I ain't never had a motherfucking wide receiver score like this.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And this shot downfield
Fuck
on
that money.
second down is brought in. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
It's all good, though. I don't give a fuck about that shit. He ain't coming back on me.
Touchdown of the year. And the Broncos cut into that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Nigga said, nigga, what? Yeah, I ain't do this, man. Come on, cuz. What are you doing? Oh, shit, man. I gotta go to work today, man. That shit crazy.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And an alley to run. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and he's going to score. It's a
That's what I need was some speed. Give me some speed going on. Yes, Lord.
Kick return. And the Titans are able to extend
Get that boy a $5 million contract with some. He got some money in his pocket. That's what I need him to do, though, kid. I can't find the other fucking pants, though. Where the fuck my shit at? God damn it. I ain't even talking about AirPods. I'm on his ass, man. I'm playing with his name. Oh, charge these bitches. I need these.
And this will be a touchback as that sails.
You still in my broadcast? Oh, yeah, they still in here. You know.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency.
No, I know you
maybe
didn't.
Pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Throwing to start the drive.
No, you ain't just catch. You ain't catch that.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Block will try again on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more confident? And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Hey, could you see that nigga Adoree Jackson? He came over and got that bitch, though.
That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch.
God damn. That nigga came from the worst. My works out this bitch. Go get that spit.
They've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is
Who would have caught that shit?
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
That was me. I would have quit on his ass.
Touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Got a man, and It's taken in for a Titans touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
I got a whole quarter to go too, huh? With a 3 minutes, so he better go. He better get his shit together. I spoiled Honey, better not quit. I mean, my motherfucking self. Fuck you talking about. Beat the shit out Montreal. Just beat Mo by 14. I'm back. 10-2. This shit ain't about now. Oh, he getting in this shit. If I'm not mistaken, I know this play. iPhone Pro.
Ready to go. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled. Partner, joint pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They look to throw. It's Locke. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
What the fuck is he doing? Oh man, don't quit, y'all. Don't quit. Let's go. You gotta take this ass with like a man, you know.
Spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. From deep in their own territory, going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. A little trickery there, but it doesn't.
Beat the brakes off that nigga, man. Stop fucking playing. Just a little bit of tick-a-tack, tat-a-tat, Little Dorian, no picks, okay. Ain't all to a side, that's alright. This broadcast up.